Hey everyone, really Casper here. Welcome back to more my Minecraft. Excuse me, almost at Angry Birds Base. God, I just recorded a video that in the last episode. I think we've started the house, but for some reason I was carried away with playing Minecraft with my brother the other day. So this will be episode 9 because obviously. Uh, uh, Live streams don't count as actual episodes. Although I can mark them as episodes if I want, but I don't really understand the reason why I would think about that. Also, I may be quiet at some points at some points in this game because I'm focused on building, and honestly, I have a tendency to be very quiet whenever I'm recording. So if I am quiet, I do apologize. But this video will have commentary. Just getting through the loading process. As of recently, I've used a different username. I changed my username for Minecraft. For those of you guys that don't know, I was recording the other day, and honestly, I showed you guys my character skin. Although I'm not really too sure about the reason why I would put myself behind some of these other videos I've made with no commentary, so I definitely do apologize for that. And there's also another reason why I don't use my microphone whenever I'm recording, because I have a tendency to also yawn a lot, which is kind of weird. Even though I woke up at like 8 this morning, my brain ability isn't really up to par in the mornings as much. So before I'm quiet during this video, that's probably the reason why. Also, it is kind of early in the morning for this, honestly. I'm not really too sure about why it is with me in the mornings, but whatever works, I guess. I don't know why Minecraft's loading process has to be so dang slow. Come on, I don't have all day. Also, I do literally apologize for the previous 16 episodes, honestly, from me having no commentary. I just been thinking about other things in my mind. Honestly, I don't feel like making myself have no sense in my videos anymore. Seems like every time whenever I don't make sense, it makes no sense for everyone else. Kind of the reason why most people think that I'm weird in that kind of way, but I know that I can be cool in some ways. A lot of people can't be. I'm not saying about anyone else's personal opinions about stuff. Jesus, Minecraft has some slow ass progress. It's another thing I need to fix is my ways of thinking. And honestly, my roommate talks a lot more than I do. And I'm mainly I don't know if I'm mainly really quiet all the time whenever it becomes times whenever I try to do things. It's just the way how it's just the way how I am. So I do apologize for that. Like I said before. But yeah, I do want to thank you guys for watching my videos and honestly try to keep track of them. And honestly, I do apologize for having no commentary. Alright, I think today's plans are gonna be. What was it before? Oh, I didn't think about the whole survival thing. Right, fair enough. I guess I kind of got carried away with making some sort of progress yesterday. Also, the day before this, I have actually started doing these dead branches here, um, which they oftentimes drop sticks, which is a good thing because then you can pick them up and make weapons. That's if you have wood on you, because otherwise, if you don't, then you really can't uh, craft that. Because you would have to chop down trees, but those can be really hard to find in the desert, if I'm going to be honest. I know this for a fact because I lived in Nevada, Las Vegas, Nevada, a long time ago, and I definitely know how it is over there. It's just mainly cactuses and a lot of buildings. So therefore, I should grab that crafting table. Actually, I don't leave it over there because something might happen to it if I leave it over there. Although I'm not really counting on it disappearing, but I'll try my best to think about it because I definitely need something like this because I might need weapons in the future. I've also found some gold ore. I don't know if I made a video of this yesterday, but I found some gold ore down there too. But I need some powerful weapons to get that. Actually, I don't really know how to mine gold in this game, if I'm gonna be honest. Also, I'm sorry for the recent comments I've gotten in the last few videos. Honestly, I'm not really too sure what's wrong with my brain as of recently. I, I I I really need to get my head straightened out, or even get some sense knocked into me. It's either that, or I'll just forget everything completely. If that's the case, then I don't even know my own name at half the times. Also, I've been thinking about making more AI videos in the last few months, and honestly, I've been trying my best to make sure that I can get the accurate um, voiceovers for each character that I have in each video. But at this minute, I'm having struggles with that. Kind of like how I was recording Cut the Rope 2 maybe about 2 to 3 months ago. I've been thinking about doing more of that, but I don't know exactly what I'm missing. I mean, I guess I have to pay off the subscriptions, but the subscriptions are pretty expensive, if I'm going to be honest. Watch myself get confused over nothing. But anyways, yeah, I'm playing Minecraft, honestly. Although I'm actually wondering about some of the stuff that has been going on over the course of a few months ago, especially with some newer games have released for the Nintendo Switch too. I don't know if anyone has ever owned a Nintendo Switch, but I mean honestly, I'm trying my best to think about it. Although it's really hard to save for it. Doesn't seem like no one has the money for it at the minute. Those things are $400 or $450. Either way, I'm not really too sure about why everything has to go downhill. Anyways, just trying my best to get a little bit further away from the desert. Am I only in desert biomes at this point? Because yet again, there's some more sand over there. I'm trying my best to look around and see if there's any sort of grass that I'm not seeing around here. Because I could use more wood, actually. Couldn't think of it. According to what I've been doing for the previous few videos. And honestly, I'm sorry for anything that might be my inconvenience in these videos, honestly. I know that I haven't been talking as much, and honestly, I really do apologize for that. I just have a tendency to be really quiet half the times, and honestly, I don't know if that will ever fix itself, because that's just the way how I am. Sorry if it's not the answer you guys are looking for, but at this point in time, I've already seen half of what's going on. Okay, so it seems like I found a Voyager base. Alright, I just gotta find the way in this place. I think it might be up there. You know what? I've actually made a whole entire base out of one of these before. So I'm playing in peaceful mode at the minute, so I think I'm just gonna go ahead and raid that place just because I kind of need a place to stay. Oh, there's excess wood over here. I didn't think about anything else that would be around here. Alright, let me check out this base and see what I can find. Because in the previous 2 episodes, I've already found one of these, and honestly, I'm not really too sure about why anyone would want to make a base out of these. Although in regular mode, like easy mode or normal mode, this place would be overrated. Oh. Well, I was right. It was right here. Alright, let me see what's in here. It doesn't look like very much, but it'll still do. Alright, so I think I'm going to go ahead and start building some doors and some more floors in this place. Because considering in my other Minecraft videos, I've actually been trying my best to build as much as I can. Although I have limited materials at this point, so I need to think about getting more. Alright. It's been a while since I've actually investigated one of these little Voyager bases. I often only have one chest in here, so let's see what's in here. Bottle of enchantment. Or oh, I was right. Yeah, I thought for sure I was gonna get that wrong. Okay, it looks like they do have some wood in here, so that's gonna be helpful. I think I'm gonna take the wheat and the crossbow too, but that means I need to look for some arrows, which I don't know necessarily if I should just go about exploring more. Although this place is pretty small, so I'm not really too sure about why I think about exploring more. I've been thinking about some of the other stuff that's going on right now in Minecraft, the world of Minecraft. Anyways, I think I'm only gonna play in peaceful mode because at least there's no hostile mobs. I don't have to worry about anything killing me. Yeah, I think I might as well just try my best to build myself a house here. because there's plenty of sand around here. I can make some serious glass over here. I just need a furnace and I just need some coal. I'm gonna need to do some mining for that, actually, come to think of it. Because I also need torches too, because I can't see in the dark for the life of me. I don't think anyone can. Alright, so I think I'm gonna go ahead and construct a door for starters. So that way I can have 3 of them. I'm also gonna go ahead and create more wooden planks. I'm also gonna need to look into getting more cobblestone, which there's plenty of that on this Voyager space. I'm gonna go ahead and try my best to think about where I need to go for a little bit. I mean, it's nighttime right now, but I really have nothing to be worried about. All right, you know what? I need an axe. I don't have an axe. It'll be easier to chop down those tree logs. I didn't know why I wouldn't think about that to begin with. I'm going to craft a stone axe because those are stronger than wooden axes. Plus they last longer. Alright. It's just... yeah, I think that might be wood. Let me go ahead and pull up my axe. Alright. Let's go ahead and get some wood. Alright, so there's more... Where's there a lot of cactuses on the desert biome? I had to deal with it. Usually there's a villager's base nearby, but I don't see one at the minute, so it could be somewhere else. I'm not sure. Then again, I'm looking around constantly for other alternatives. Also, there's another reason why I haven't been using the microphone in the last few episodes too, because my staff like to remind me about my medications when I'm in the middle of recording. And also, it's against the rules for me to actually have staff in my videos. So I try to remind them to leave me alone and go back to doing whatever they were doing originally. Half the times they don't listen. They keep on telling me, I know, and it's kind of annoying. It's like I already know how my medication windows work at this point in time. Been working with more staff than I need to be working with at the minute. I don't need that. However, though, these pieces of wood are something I need. I just don't want my staff getting in trouble is all, because in the last few episodes they've just been bothering me. Luckily, I won't have to worry about another medication window until this afternoon at 1 and at 12 or 2. Because apparently I can't take both medications at the same time due to just for my overall health. Which I find ridiculous, if you guys don't mind me saying. I just think that my staff have something in relations to my personal medications. even though I know how they work by now. Okay. God. Alright. Let's go ahead and get some wood. You know, at this point in time, I'm thinking that if I'm going to be getting multiple wooden stuff, I might as well start making more wooden tools. And then eventually I'm going to have to start making wooden hoes, so that way, just in case if I come across some grass seeds in the future, I can start making wheat. Although the water is actually surprisingly not that far. But I have another problem with that. There's no dirt in sight. So that would mean that I would need to personally explore more and possibly lose my way back to my house. You know, at this point in time, I might as well look around and see what I can find. Hopefully, I'm lucky enough to find something. Should I come there? No, it wouldn't hurt to explore. Okay, no, that cave was useless. Just all water in there. I don't feel like drowning today. I'm not that dumb. Alright, let's go ahead and keep on exploring. I think I might be able to find my way back if I'm lucky enough to not forget where I'm going. It's not like I'm gonna have very much of an option at this point. Although I'm not really too sure about why I would think that I would have to be out here in the middle of the night exploring. At this point in time, I'm already on the verge of forgetting about where I need to go. Is this another cave over here? Yes it is, but it looks very dangerous to get down there. Ow. Alright, fair enough. I guess I kind of deserve that. I'm kind of low on cobblestone at the minute as well, so I guess coming down here wasn't the worst option. I also had the opportunity to find coal down here, which is also something else I need. The frick is... Okay, so... How am I able to see underground like this, like, for a while? Seems like every time whenever I look over some other stuff. Okay. This cave is pretty long, so I'm pretty sure I'm probably gonna find something at least. Although I'm having a hard time seeing what's going on, so I'm gonna have to probably switch to creative, so that way I can get a night vision potion, because I don't feel like crafting one. Guess those blocks are somewhat helpful. There's something over here, though. Oh, I probably understand the reason why they would have put these blocks in here. They would make it easier for me to see. Although these lights are actually pretty dim, so I'm pretty sure I'm probably going to need to switch to creative. As it is that I've already broken my world rules. Alright, fair enough. None of my siblings are online at the minute. Well, it's not like I'm going to be able to play with my siblings for the next few days, anyways. Okay, creative. I don't really care about achievements at this point. So I shouldn't have anything to be too concerned about. Where's my phone not working with me? Come on, go back. Thank you. Okay. I could also turn on cheats and then start getting a lot of time on night vision. Although I completely forgot how to actually do that. I need to look up that cheat again. Okay, there was some coal down here. I just didn't see it. You know what? I could possibly look around from the air and see what I could find, because obviously I'm having issues finding dirt, which is another thing I'm looking for. I was walking literally on top of some, and there are some iron ore down here. Didn't think about that. Alright, well, since I'm on creative mode, I might as well start building more on that tower base. But as before, I'm going to look around from, the air and see what I could find. Oh, so there were some trees. They were just on top of this hill. Oh, and there was some dirt up here. I just chose not to look up here. Dang it. I was not paying attention to begin with. I'm going to be honest. Well, dang. I really, really should have been looking more. Alright, well, lesson learned. Make sure you look around fully enough. You know what? I could start building my own house, but I'm probably gonna suck at it. And then I'm probably gonna get a lot of comments saying, "Hey Riley, why are you building like that?" Sorry guys, I just don't know how to build. It's the reason why my brother complains half the times. Seems like I just don't know how to do anything. Even though I've been playing Minecraft for a while. Although my brother is beginning to actually watch these videos after like a few months of not watching them. So I'm not really too sure about why he's starting to do it now instead of actually thinking about doing it in the past. It's just his way of doing things, I guess. My brother is a busy person. Seems like there's some water down here. No, I could probably build an underground base if I'm going to be doing something, at least. Oh, I do have a furnace. Okay, I didn't think I didn't have one. Dang it. Well, we'll see what happens, I guess. This could turn into a disaster. Alright, well, I guess I'm just sitting here thinking about what I need to do instead of actually thinking that I should just do it anyways. These people just don't know how to build things anymore. Oh, there is water, okay. Okay, so this is. Okay, I wasn't really expecting this to be that. Okay, I guess I'll just build my base somewhere else. There's a whole bunch of water there that I don't feel like cleaning up. Copper? Copper? I'm beginning to think that one of the YouTube channels I watched in the past has a cat named Copper in it. Although I really should have been supporting that channel to begin with. Why is my phone lagging so much? Alright, well, this is probably going to be a part where I'm probably going to start building and being quiet more so that way I can think about where I need to put certain blocks and stuff like that. So, if you guys don't mind, I will probably There's no way I can speed this up. By the way, I'm not that quick. I'm sorry. So if anything, I really do apologize for not focusing on that. I really should be building up these cheats instead of actually doing them intentionally. This is ridiculous. I shouldn't need to use the same exact potion multiple times just to see what's going on. I'm gonna start building some torches here in just a second so that way I can see what I'm doing. Instead of actually using the same exact potion over and over and over and over again. I'm hoping that this copper goes down at least 2 more blocks because I need to mine some of these other cubes out of the way so that way I can start building stuff underneath it. As it is, I'm probably gonna not build floors, but I will build some sort of contraction that might help other people get down to the base faster, like a mine cart. I just didn't think about it for a little second. That made no sense, honestly. Okay, this apparently this one piece of copper right here doesn't go down 2 blocks. Oh, both of them. Okay. Well, I guess that's a waste of copper, but it's still that was still nice to find. Dang. I really wish that I'm gonna need more space. I'm gonna move more above ground. I'm just gonna leave that there. I know it's gonna kind of sound stupid, but whatever. It's my gameplay, no one else's. Oh, forgot that I need to wait a little bit. God dang it. Sorry guys, I'm also watching YouTube in the background. God dang, this is so annoying. This could be a laggy playthrough, guys. Honestly, I don't know what's going on with my phone. My phone isn't overheating that much. I don't know what the issue is. Oh my god, my phone is lagging so much. Alright, how many minutes have I been recording for? Yeah, I think I'm gonna stop here for right now, guys. I'm gonna start building more in the next episode. Alright. So for those of you guys that are watching, thank you for watching. Please like and subscribe. I'm sorry if I was quiet for most of this episode, as I was from the very beginning. I've been focusing on building, and honestly, I don't want to mess up my building if I'm going to be talking, because a lot of people tend to mess up. So, in the next episode, we're going to continue on building this house, and I'm going to try to follow what my brother tells me. And honestly, right now, I don't know if I'm doing a good job. So, thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you guys in episode 9, I believe. I gotta check out my episodes. It might be episode 9. But anyways, we'll see you guys in episode 9. Alright, bye.